Name your favorite.
Oh wait, this is going to be more reasonable than that?
I know how it's possible.
Hold on now.
Yeah. What's your favorite comic book apocalyptic future aside from Commanding?
Whip Brown.
Yeah.
Do you guys know who Jason Youngblood is? He's here at the con. He has this book called Weapon Brown that is Charlie Brown in the post-apocalyptic future. And it's all the Charlie Brown characters. But Charlie, like, it's one of those where, like, I don't know how he gets away with it. But I mean, you know, it's clearly parodied, but Charlie Brown is this big dude who looks a lot like Cable, and he's got a cybernetic arm, and except he's bald and has the one little squiggle of hair, and he roams around the post-apocalyptic future. In the first one, it's just like this really, you gotta get it. It's here. Like $15 will get you like the whole thing, but yeah, tell him I sent you. But yeah, he rides around the post-apocalyptic future on a motorcycle with Snoop, his dog, who's like rabid, and he like, I mean, there's all the jokes that you would expect to be in there, like Peppermint Patty and Marcy, except it's like taken to the next level, where like Peppermint Patty and Marcy run a brothel. And they have, like, it's like a saloon, and the piano player is Schroeder, who's just, like, sitting there smoking and playing piano. And Linus is the big villain because he's trying to raise the Great Pumpkin, who is Cthulhu. I think it was the first comic I ever bought that had the C word in it. So, jump on that. It's classless. It's been to school in the summertime. No class. But yeah, that is the one that immediately springs to mind. Commandy, obviously. Because, you know, that's a future where a dude can have long hair and dude cut off jean shorts. Fight gorilla men.
Well, you can't do that today.
You can't fight gorilla men.
That's true.
I mean, I guess a dude could have long hair or cut off jean shorts. Nobody makes fun of Commandy.
Yeah. That's the last one.
There's a question in the back.
I got a question for all three of you guys. If you're stuck in Murderworld and you can have two people to help you out, who do you choose?
I love Murderworld.
Like people in life or people from comics? Or?
In comics, from my perspective.
Yeah.
I'd take you, Brandon.
Why would you do that?
To watch you die. No.
You want to hit this first?
Yeah, you guys go
Do you guys all know what Murderworld is? Good, you're in the right place. Oh, you don't.
Explain it for the video.
Murderworld is Arcade's amusement park of death. It's probably my favorite location in Marvel Comics. Guy named Arcade who dresses like Willy Wonka, but he's a super assassin who wears white platform shoes. Kidnaps people with a garbage truck. That's what he does. Kidnaps people with a garbage truck and takes them to this amusement park, where he then makes them go into carnival games that are deadly. So there's like a giant pinball machine, and but I mean, one of the first comics I ever read was, one of the first X-Men comics I ever read was the one where, the Claremont Berman, where they go to Murderworld, which is awesome. Because Colossus goes crazy and calls himself the Proletariat for 2 issues, and wears this crazy Mario Brothers outfit with a big hammer and sickle on it. Awesome. 2 people from comics, from Marvel Comics? From any comics? How about Gates from the Legion? Because I want to get out of there before I die. It's a tough one.
And let's say you knew the two people, you captured all of you guys expecting you, so it's not like, you kidnap some regular people and Spider-Man actually get caught on.
So he meant to catch me.
saying how awesome.
Did J. Scott Campbell pay Arcade $1 million to end my life? After that last question.
Yeah.
Laura, do you have any ideas?
I mean, they're not going to be funny. I mean, I'm really practical. I'd take Batman for starters. I thought you were going to jump on top of that way before I.
Well, unlike you, I care about continuity. So I wouldn't take Batman in that universe.
I'd take Batman and I'd take, I don't know, Phoenix. Why not? Done.
Let's just blow up the planet. No more of this fun and games nonsense. I would take Plastic Man because he would probably just like leave, and I would take who's somebody who's like maybe Bullseye, because like all the games were like accuracy based or whatever.
You win prizes.
He could like knock down the milk bottles or like nail down even because he'd throw a grenade at him, and like I would leave with a teddy bear instead. Like Bullseye would be pretty good.
Your date with Bullseye.
Yeah. I think about it a lot. Does he still have adamantium in him? Or did that go away? Is he still?
I think so.
I don't like him anymore.
I don't know if anyone has ever explained why he didn't die of adamantium poisoning. Or if anyone remembers. Nice one.
Hey,
That's not bad.
Chris, you just got ice.
We've been icing each other all weekend.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Wild Dog, who is a dude with a truck that's a superpower.
He has some guns.
Do you guys know Wild Dog? Do you guys know the best house ad in history? Where it's a picture of a dude in a hockey mask and a hockey jersey and camouflage pants with an Uzi that says, "Everybody talks about terrorism. He does something about it."
Why didn't he get a relaunch like in this past decade?
The last time he showed up in the first Arkham Booster Gold.
Oh, okay, that's right.
That's it.
That's right.
And he's awesome. He's DC's version of the Punisher, with everything that comes with that.
He's kind of like Casey Jones.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Well, he's got a hockey mask.
Yeah.
Does our
But-
get ripped off?
No, it doesn't. The first arc of Blue Beetle. That's one of the best Jeff Johns books in recent memory.
I'm not knocking
I
it.
like Jeff Johns.
I like Jeff Johns too.
Booster Gold.
But yeah, some.
I would take Wild Dog because he would be hilarious. Where's Camo Fans? His truck.
Do you have other question?
Yeah, are there, I was just curious, are there ever any goofs like with science or anything that ever like take you, like, you know, you can forgive a lot obviously because it's comics, but I was just curious if there are any things like you have you know, any kind of just like a pet peeve about?
Yes.
You're
You're asking me if I am annoyed by something in comics. Yes.
specific,
Yeah.
or that logic.
Two things. Two really big ones. And again, I've said many times, like, the last thing I want in my comics is for them to be realistic. And I don't know anything about science. I dropped out of college and was an English major, so. But if any of you are in college, don't drop out. Don't drop out and play a lot of Grand Theft Auto and read comics. Because then one day you'll be on a panel where someone will ask you what Chris Haley asked me. Two things. One is the thing about people using 10% of their brain, because that's not true. And that was like immediately discredited, but somehow got stuck in pop culture.
That's like life. It's not comic specific.
Yeah, but it's, you know, that's Deathstroke's power.
Yeah.
Is that he uses 90% of his brain, which is
Comic
10% less than everybody else.
That's
He'd be a
actually
great
what I
assassin
had in
by
mind.
having a blue orange costume.
What?
That was actually kind of what I had in mind.
Yeah.
Because I haven't actually read Editor Crisis, but I flipped through to the fight in, you know, in the bookstore and saw that, and I was like, okay.
And that's an easy fix. Like, all you need to do is say, like, oh, he's just 9 times better than the average person. Like, that's, you know, that's all. But because that's not what Marv Wolfman wrote in 1984, we're stuck with it.